Salutations, dear travellers! Welcome to Art Gallus, your destination for world-building wonders and artistic creations. I'm Clementine, your host and creative who spends far too much time hyperfixating over this little project. Today, we're focusing on creating a lobster for my project, one I have come to call the Spiked Jewel Lobster, or as it's called locally, non-pêche, but for the sake of ease, I'll just call it the Spiked Jewel Lobster. In the rocky kelp forests along coastal regions, the spiked jewel lobster reigns supreme. With its spiked exoskeleton and brown and green colors, it blends seamlessly into its environment. It stands at approximately 50 centimeters in length, with its height typically sitting around 35 centimeters, without extending upwards, which can increase its size significantly. It can do this to intimidate predators, and is often enough to scare off a novice fisherman. While called a lobster, it is not a true lobster, being a type of pseudo-lobster that has evolved a set of arms used for catching prey, and to push food into its mouth while it's still in its juvenile state. Nocturnal by nature, this creature prowls the depths with silent grace, ambushing its prey with rapid water movements. But don't be fooled by its slow demeanor underwater. On land, it becomes a swift runner, a terror to behold for any unsuspecting traveller. Eating primarily on caught prey, or in their juvenile state, scavenged carcasses, they utilize these carcasses as an egg-laying site, kickstarting their offspring's consumption of carcasses. However, once they reach maturity and leave their juvenile state, they start hunting their own food. This species is entirely hermaphroditic, allowing for any to breed with each other. Once they are bred, the roe is held beneath a tail, akin to most lobsters, only for it to rub the eggs off onto a carcass whenever they find one. And they tend to then guard that carcass until the roe hatches. If the roe, however, hatches prematurely away from the carcass, they aren't likely to make it out alive. Although a few can potentially do it, it's ultimately rare. As storms rage and currents grow unstable, these lobsters seek refuge on the shore, clinging to objects for safety. It's during these moments that their vulnerability is revealed, a stark contrast to their fearsome appearance. And yet, despite their intimidating exterior, the spiked jewel lobster is prized for its succulent meat, a delicacy that requires careful preparation. The lobster's mandibles, although strong enough to rip off a finger, are typically not a threat, often being more scared of a person than the person is of them. Despite this, to a foreigner, they are terrifying, for they grab onto objects when scared, including people's legs. And they will bite into your leg. Yeah, no thank you. And as a little bonus, I started working on some speculative evolution with these lobsters to create some other crustaceans of the region. Here's some of the concept art I created of the crabs, taking elements from the lobster design. I will be refining this list, adding or removing ones I dislike, with the end goal of having a more cohesive world, as well as a lovely cuisine to go along with it. And there you have it, short glimpse into the spiked jewel lobster. I'd very much like to thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed exploring this rather cute looking lobster, cute in my opinion, I should say. Drop your thoughts, questions, or suggestions in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And until tomorrow brings us together once more, this is Clementine. Fare thee well in your endeavors.